Hi guys, I'm back for another top 5. Today's top 5 is going to be my top 5 Wilton products. These are products that I just don't think I could live without. I don't think I could do cakes without. Some of these items from Wilton are better than other items from other brands. Alright, so the first thing I have is this Wilton Shape In amaze. A lot of people don't know about this. I've talked to a ton of people who don't even know about this. It is not a gum paste. It does not dry all the way. I do not believe you can bake it like you can some fondants, but it is a very, very stiff gum paste-like product. So it's stiff to begin with. You warm it up in your hand. You mold it to however you want. My favorite thing to do with this is to make Minnie Mouse ears or Mickey Mouse ears. It just works perfectly. And then I can stick a stick into it and leave it there for a couple days, and it will dry and it will stand up. But if I just don't have gum paste around, I like this because I only use the black one of this because it takes forever for me to color gum paste black. So this is my alternative to black gum paste. I just use this and it dries hard enough to where it'll stand straight up and I don't have to worry about coloring gum paste. So this is one of my favorite products. I have not seen anything like this that is in another brand. I mean, you can buy black gum paste, but it's not going to be as readily available to me, and it will not be as cheap as Wilton is. So I mean, I find this at Walmart, and I also find it at Joann's or Michael's or Hobby Lobby or any place like that. Normally this is everywhere, but a lot of people just skip it over because they don't usually use it. Alright, so the next thing I have is Wilton's gum paste. I use Wilton's gum paste rather than making my own because I find it more efficient, and I just can't stand making gum paste, and you have to let gum paste sit for like 24 hours when you make it. So sometimes I just don't plan ahead like that. So I already have to plan ahead to let the gum paste dry before my cake is ready. So I just don't want to plan a week ahead to make something, and so I just pick up this. It's $10 with the coupon at Joann's. It's like $5. It's just cheap, easy, and I like it. I like the finish of it. So, alright, so the next thing I have is these wooden dowels by Wilton. They are the bamboo dowel rods. There's 12 in a pack, and they are 12 inches long. I have used the plastic ones by Wilton. I've used plastic ones by other people. I have used different sizes that you can find at Michael's that Wilton doesn't make. I've tried the Duff ones, but these are my favorite. I love how long they are. I can cut them to the size that I need, and I usually can use one stick 2 or 3 times. So they are $2 a pack, and they're just super cheap, and I can find them anywhere. I can find them at Walmart. A lot of Wilton products are my favorite because they are so readily available and so cheap. Like AmeriColor, I normally have to drive out to Hobby Lobby, which is not that close to me, or I have to order it online, and so that calls for planning, and I'm not a great planner. So I like to have things that are readily available to me, and Wilton is one of those brands. So I love these. They don't splinter. I can cut them very easily. I just like this over the plastic ones or any other brand. The next thing I have is their cutters, Wilton's cutters, cookie cutters. They're letter cutters, everything. They have so many options. You can, here's one just to show you. I use this one a lot, and they're very well made. They're very sturdy. They're very cheap. They're readily available. They're letter cutters, which mine were dirty right now, so I didn't want to show it in this video, but their letter cutters save my life all the time. I hated them for a long time because I didn't know how to use them. But, I mean, they just saved my life all the time, and I had to learn how to use them because I needed them so much. So, you can go to Joann's, and if you need a perfectly round circle, they have all sizes of perfectly round circles, and diamonds, and squares, and butterflies, and anything that you can think of. They have the cutters for it, and cutters are my best friend. They save me so much time, and, I mean, I would rather invest money in a million cutters than taking my time away when I'm up until 3 a.m. baking, which I know we all know what that's like. A cutter is just going to make my life a lot easier, make my cake baking day faster, and they just saved my life. And Wilton is, again, readily available and cheap, and they also have the biggest line of cutters that you will ever find. I know Fat Daddy-O's does not have as many cutters, and Maricolor doesn't have as many colors. You're not going to find a brand that has as many cutters as Wilton offers. The last thing on my top 5 is their cake boards. Here's a cake board, and this is the silver one. It's cardboard, and I mean, they have so many sizes and so many finishes. They have cake boards that are cake bases, so they're the thicker ones and they're already covered for you. They just have so many, and again, they are cheap, and they come in packs of 4 and 8 and 6 and everything. And I mean, I can run to Walmart if I need one, or I can run to Joann's, use a coupon on their cake bases, and I can find them in round or scalloped edges or rectangle or square or anything that I need. So I mean, their cake bases are really good. The only other place that I know that I can get cake bases from a different brand would be online, and then I have to pay shipping, and they're not as cheap, and I mean, I don't want to go through that, and I've never gone through that. I've never used any other cake boards. So the only time that I will use another cake board is I have an upcoming wedding cake that needs to be on a gold base, and Wilton does not offer that, at least where I am, so I am going to have to order that online. So I will do a review on whoever I order it from, and y'all will be the first to know how it is. So those were my top 5 Wilton products that are must-haves in my book, and I need them every single weekend. So tune in next week for another top 5 or a review. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video if it was helpful to you, and I'll see you next week. Bye!